Hello, thrifty music collectors, and those of you watching this on YouTube. I'm Tim. I've been thinking lately what direction I wanted to take my channel in, and because I made my first video over 4.5 years ago. It will be 5 years at the beginning of February. And I decided what I'm going to try. I've been watching some of my old videos. As a matter of fact, I put all my videos into a playlist that you'll notice under the playlist part of my channel. There's various playlists there that I have put around all my videos, and at least one of those. But one of them, I've been watching some of the videos too, and I decided that what I'm going to do is start up a series at Tim's Listening Room again, which this is the first video of the new ones, where I review one album. I randomly select one album from my collection and I review it. Just that one album. Well, before I was saying, okay, I was going to do it daily before, when I originally did it. Well, I figured with my health problems and stuff, I'm not guaranteeing it, but my goal is to try to do at least 2 of these a week. In other words, 2 days during the week. And then I'll occasionally have like a Tim's Thrifty music video. But you'll see more of these, and not as often of the bigger, longer ones. These will be shorter ones. With that said, I'll start with that. I'll do today's review. Start with today's review. I originally did the random poll on Friday because I was thinking about doing it then, but my health problems got in the way. But today's album is Bread's Baby I'ma Want You. I know some of you think of, when you think of Bread, you think of the mellow, soft rock type sound of theirs. But this one differs quite a bit with it. See, I also have took notes on it that I'll be reading from also. This is the band's fourth studio album. It was released in January of 1972 on Elektra Records. It was their top-selling studio album. It reached number 3 on the albums chart. The members of the band for this album are David Gates on vocals, guitars, bass, the Moog, and violin. James Griffin on vocals, guitars, and piano, and Gates and Griffin wrote around all of the songs. And Larry Knechtel, you've heard his name since he was a big studio musician, on piano, bass, Hammond organ, harmonica, guitars, and miscellaneous keyboards. This was the first Bread album he was on. He replaced Rob Royer, and Mike Botts was on drums. Okay, for the songs and the review. Okay, like I said, I can't remember whether I had listened to this one before this or not. Of course, I've heard several songs on, because there were 4 songs that made it into the Billboard Top 40. But a lot of you associate them with the softer sound. but this one does not start off soft. Side 1, track 1, Mother Freedom. Talk about a song that rocks. You can tell just by the way it starts with the electric guitar introduction and stuff that they have there on it. Mother Freedom made it to number 37 on the Billboard 100 in 72. From there it goes into a mellow song. It's the title track, Baby I'ma Want You, which made it down to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 14 in the UK singles, and number 8 in Australia. Like I said, it's a mellower song, but a lot of you have probably heard this song too, since it was a hit in several countries. Number 3 is another one that rocks. It's called Down on My Knees. I really enjoyed that one. It's a rocker. You can tell just with the electric guitar and everything playing in it when it starts out. Then again, it goes into a mellow song after that, which is Everything I Own, which was a hit for them, number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, number 32 in UK singles, and number 12 in Australia back in 72. And then from there it goes into the song Nobody Like You, which rocks some. It has more of a poppy sound to it. By poppy I mean sounds like not mellow, not quite rock. It's more something that you hear on like pop stations. And number 6 is another mellow one. It's their hit Diary, which reached number 50 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 26 in Australia back in 1972. Then over to side 2. It starts off with a song called Dream Lady. It has what I call a trippy sound. It's Moog and keyboard intensive. It has a sound between Sec and prog, and I really like that sound. Next is Daughter, which has a poppy sound, sort of like Nobody Like You. Then to Games of Magic, you'd think it would have somewhat of a trippy sound, but not really. It's a mellow sound on that one. Then after that is This Isn't What the Government. That's pretty much a country rock sound on that one. But that one was pretty good too. And then it goes into, just like yesterday, it's somewhere between mellow and poppy. And the last song is I Don't Love You. It has a soulful and bluesy sound to it. Like they start off with somebody singing with more of a deep bass voice. So have a wide variety of sounds on that one, and I know some of those, the way I describe them, you might scratch your head some, but that's the best I could do. As for my favorite song on the album, I'd say Dream Lady. I just like the sound of it. My rating for this album is out of 10. I'm giving it a rating of 8. Well, that's all I have for this time, so until next time, take it easy and keep on rocking.